Earn redeployment or die trying.
Take it fine!
Your fight's over, soldier. Return to base.
Reinforcing armor. Rally on marked courts. Changing mags.
Be advised, an enemy squad is tracking your location.
Loading new mag.
See what's life? What's life really like? Talking about confidence, baby.
Your squad is getting you out of here. Stand by.
Oh,
Snoop Eagle double cheek.
and you
Read
know
the
what? Since
quote.
we're here, let's go on ahead and get active right quick. I'm trying to edit this thing real quick. I promise I'm gonna get active. Paste. I need a downloadable image in the alright, let's get it.
Looking over here.
The enemy is no longer tracking you. You lost them.
Catch here.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Changing mags.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
on. Give me a UAV.
Got us a UAV up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey.
Hold the vehicle. Enemy vehicle sighted. Indicating waypoint.
Taking effective fire.
Wow. He tapped me.
Popping the fresh man. Enemy movement. Enemy movement. Enemy
Move
movement.
to the safe zone. Stop gas moving in.
Ah, that was disgusting. Where are you going, sir? Bring that ass back here.
Enemy vehicle.
Take it fire.
Oh, you mother. Wow. Hey, boy.
Changing man.
I almost got caught
Back on
lacking.
full strength.
I see you. Uh-huh. Got him one time. Let me get one more. Come here. Don't. Oh. 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 Yeah, I'm not liking this spot, man. Evasive maneuvers. We're just gonna go on ahead and. Like, I can't. Man. We're like sitting ducks out here. Oh, 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 oh.
Fast man.
Got his ass. I missed that. I missed terrible. That was sad. Oh, they're still shooting from up there. Oh yeah.
Moving here. No, cancel that.
Come on. Hey, we gotta rotate anyway. Let's have some situational aware. Oh man, I need some ammo.
Moving.
We're down bad right now, fellas. Need some ammo and some shields. Still no kills. I guess we'll go here real quick. Try. Calabanga, baby.
Marking enemy. Got it. For sure.
I have no ammo, man.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Loading fresh knife. Enemy move. Nah, cancel that.
I have no ammo.
Moving here.
Oh shit.
Contact!
Fucked up. We fucked up, boys.
Enemy UAV is online.
Bro, I need some ammo. I feel helpless without my sniper ammo, yo. What the? Oh. I mean, look, I have no ammo, bro.
Popping a fresh mag.
All right, there we go. Oh, I see him. I see him.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. Yeah, inbound.
That was a little tragic. I'm not even about to act like it wasn't. That was... Wow. That was atrocious. That was so tragic, bro. I gotta give Call of Duty a break, man, because it's out of hand for me. I have my moments, but oof, they're far less and less, man. That was crazy. That was crazy. What the Halle? What the Halle Burton? What the Halle Berry?
I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip.
Oh man, I gotta change this camera view, yo. This is not it.
Fox outside. Wimbenyama screen. And he's going for the oop here.
Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. All right. Let's get it.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
Come on, Howie.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
How we living?
So for three, he drops it from range.
And as we see more of Castle,
Lord have mercy.
expect that J to get better.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Rebound by San Antonio.
Come on, Miles.
Well,
Damn.
defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the call will be
We
against
gotta get
Andrew
this jump
Nembhard.
shot falling.
That's his first
That's what
foul.
we about to do.
Timeout. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And with the offense
what we
reeling,
gonna have to
coach
do.
has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
My God, you don't say so. All right, boys, here we go.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Fox. Ooh, plenty of contact on that
Oh my
shot.
gosh.
Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Fox gets the defender with the oldest trick in the book, using the pump fake to get a trip to the free throw line.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Give me that, Hallie.
Here's Halliburton. That one goes.
What's that,
Now
Hallie?
he's 1 for 2.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Yeah, we living.
Here's
We
Fox.
living.
Buried
Oh, my
from
God.
15 feet out.
All right, you gotta
Get
get a little
lose
start.
sight of
You gotta
Fox,
get a little
or
start.
allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Halliburton on the wings. Over Fox. A good look from Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Fox. And there's another one for the Spurs.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 6.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Ooh.
Siakam left side. Siakam the screen to the paint. Over to the left wing.
Yes, sir.
Turner for 3.
Oh,
Rebound by San Antonio.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Doris, you look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty
we
of
living.
upside moving
We
forward.
living.
Oh, BA, there is no doubt one of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest
Oh my
pace
God,
in the league,
Siakam.
one of the most dangerous
Yeah, let's go.
offenses
That's
in the
us.
league.
Let's go.
A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who said of his all-star point guard, his knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Ryan?
Okay, Alex,
This way you don't take breaks from games, bro.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Wembanyama down low. Over Siakam. Ooh, lands
Oh my
soft
God,
on the
bro.
front of the rim and drops in.
We are getting torched
Man,
right
that
now, bro.
was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong, control the pace, assert their
Come on, give me
will.
one, Siakam.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Siakam, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense
Yeah, I wish he
just
would hit
dodged
that,
a
bro.
bullet there.
I wish he would hit
Pacers
that.
trail by 10. Here's Matherin.
Give me that, Mather.
The Pacers
Oh,
again
I
can't
do
hit.
shit right now.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 16-6 run. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
If you're a head
Come on, get
coach,
in here,
you
Tyler.
love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
This is terrible, man.
34
Come on.
seconds left to play in the first.
Uh-huh.
Inside. The shake.
Bro, you gotta be putting me
Here's
on,
Turner.
bro. I know you.
It's the
kidding,
layup
bro.
after
I
the
know you-
sweet pump fake to freeze the
why you
D.
playing with me like that, bro?
Turner's got 6 points.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Count the basket.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've got.
Here's Siakam.
And one.
And the officials whistle a
Motherfucker,
foul on the
quit playing
shot.
with me.
The bucket is good, and he'll go
Quit
to the
playing with
line.
me.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a
We
defender,
down, but we
hoping
ain't-
the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so the San
We
Antonio
down, but we're
Spurs,
not out, boys.
they have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the
And
remainder
one.
of the game.
Shots good by Matherin.
Fucking
And
baby out
Matherin
here.
is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Matherin, think about his
Hey.
availability his rookie
go,
year,
Toppin.
played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Come on now.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have
Give me one,
used a
TJ.
better angle on that pass. Well, terrific defense. They obviously
Got
respect
fouled.
his ability and just want to make it tough.
And it's Fox missing. Pacers trail by
Oh my
7.
God.
Gets stolen by Johnson. Pass to Sohan. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second
Yeah,
call.
that's what you get, bro. After some BS crap like that, bro.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And it's Indiana's ball. Bradley sets a screen.
Ooh. Yes, sir.
Shepard, that's good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job
That was tough.
communicating once the
That was
screen
tough.
comes.
We living. I'm living with him.
Sohan, right side.
I'm living with him out there.
Shoots. Indiana with a rebound. It's stolen away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's a three from
I wish he would hit that. Oh,
and
my
the
God,
three-pointer
bro.
goes.
That's tough.
Paul's got 6 points.
Now, Chris Paul, by nature, wants to pass the ball, but if you leave him open, he understands he's got to make those shots.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, BA? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Castle.
Give me that.
That was good. And it's Barnes with the assist. 5 points in the
I guess we
game.
ain't gonna get no defense.
Yeah,
tonight,
this is
then.
where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. To the middle. Turner, no good.
God.
Now Fox. 5 points in the game. Outside Johnson. There's the three. That one, no good. Pacers trail by 10. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian.
I'm not
Will
gonna lie, I
Garrett
kinda
Fox, the
panicked right there.
inaugural
I'm not even gonna
2023
lie.
Clutch Player of the
Kinda
Year.
panicked right there.
He said, quote,
I thought
"You
that
can't be afraid
I
to
hit the
fail.
right button.
Obviously, you're not going to
that was
make every
crazy.
shot, but my team puts me in position to
That
succeed.
was
The least I
crazy.
can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star.
But he's just doing good right
And
now,
Greg
man.
Popovich has
Jeez
called
Louise.
timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Indiana making a switch here. Leaps for it. Stolen by Bryant. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Johnson with a bucket.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Fox.
We living.
He's got 5.
And looking at Fox, a microwave score and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And he drops the first.
Second team foul.
Good on both. 1:46 left in the half. Halliburton outside.
And one.
And he's going to the line for 2. The
All right, we're back, yo. That was crazy. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy, bro. All right. Who you running with, man? Next. See how many points we about to drop with Dame today. Talking about confidence, baby.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. You can feel the energy here in Milwaukee. The Bucks looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. Here's Lopez.
And one.
Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs
Dang.
going down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
On the wing, Anunoby. Oh, good on the three. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for Milwaukee. He'll go to David Aldridge.
Hey!
You knew something good was coming, Taylor.
Come on with it.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Brunson.
Let's go.
Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. On offense, here are the Bucks. A 4-point game. Lillard, right side. Yep, it counts.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he
He know he's
utilizes the
about to hit
three,
that
he'll
step
get
back
to the
what he's about to
mid-range and
do.
bury those.
Right wing. Anunoby outside. A three ball. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt,
the
Kevin. I
heck?
mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
That one is off.
Oh, my goodness.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an
we're going
incredible
off for 40 with,
11-year run. I mean, when
off
he
for 40 with
was the
Dame.
team.
Yeah, unbelievable all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
Green. First team foul. Checking in for the Knicks. Number 10. That's his Achua.
Right side Towns. And he banks in the lane.
Anthony, so skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Lillard surveying the D. Count it, good. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him
Let's go, Dame.
so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Knicks trail by 5. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Bridges, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Green with the ball. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Next ball.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Achua in the corner. Some nice passing by New York here. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Over Lillard. Not enough on that one as it misses. Bucks leading by 5. 1:22 left here in the opening quarter. For 3. Good.
Oh my God.
Lillard's got 8.
Great
Dang.
shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that
Damn,
perimeter.
you gotta
and he
chill,
can just
bro.
fire.
Damn, you
Pass to
gotta
Achua.
chill.
Here's Brunson. Inside. Here's Towns. Elbow shot. Now here's Hart. From downtown. And the Knicks miss again. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee
That's
Bucks. Shoots the 3. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. And here's
Oh, that's a good
Brunson
shot.
outside. Brunson with
Brunson
another
off today.
miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh
Lillard
my
from
God.
outside.
Oh
Hits it from 3-point
my
line.
gosh. Come on.
Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bucks. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson with
Yeah.
another miss.
Hey, quick
And it's
ISO,
the
quick
Bucks
ISO. Get
ball.
out. Move, move,
They're on
move,
a 17-6
move,
run.
move.
And there's the foul.
Uh-huh.
It's on Jalen Brunson.
Hey.
That is his first
he
foul of the
cooking.
game.
He cooking to start.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Move, 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 move. On my way.
Lillard outside. Pass to Porter. Back to Lillard. The 17-footer. And so it's Milwaukee looking at a 13-point lead.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I was about to be. Ooh. Hey, Dane went off, boy. Dane went off early. All right, man. That was a good first one. Let's see if we get on this one. got the Celtics. Yeah, we're gonna go with Harden, that boy. We're gonna go with Harden. We're gonna go with Harden today.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics. Now, here is Holiday. What's the screen? RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches.
That was tough. Oh my gosh, he sat him down.
Yeah, both these
Who
teams
was
are
that got
loaded with
crossed?
a lot of skill down low.
Oh my
Kind of
goodness.
old school. Should be a physical contest.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Harden.
Oh my!
Oh, went in there and tried to power
Harden.
it down, but true contact. He'll head to the line. It's on Porzingis. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
1 for 2.
The first free throw is good. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin,
Mike
I
muted.
laughed when I heard it because
Yeah,
most guys
bro.
couldn't say that. Harden,
I don't know why. I don't know why
absolutely
my
can.
mic's
He's an
muted,
elite
bro.
scorer, turned
I
elite
appreciate that though.
passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on.
Let's see. Get any W's, man? Yeah, I just got one. Dude quit. Right before that, I got waxed though, bro. I ain't even about to hold you.
Pass to Powell. In the corner. Harden.
I mean, like absolutely.
Off the mark.
No, I ain't get absolutely waxed, but it was definitely a good first game.
For the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Now here's Porzingis. Good.
Good
It's
shot,
Tatum
boy.
picking up the assist. Porzingis, he's got 5 now.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
Pass to
Wow.
Powell. Done outside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now Zubac.
Oh yeah.
Powell.
Give me
no
one, pal.
around him, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer
That's
off
all right.
Porzingis with the ball. Outside Tatum. Here's White to the right side. Brown outside. Just 3 to shoot.
Give me that.
And the rejection by Zubac. And Leonard has it in the
Give
corner.
me one, Kawhi.
Sinks the
Give me
three-pointer.
one, Kawhi.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin.
What
I caught
exactly
up with
happened,
Coach Joe Mazzulla. Our coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden.
Good
He
take,
said
boy.
James is special.
I don't know what I was
offensively.
doing.
He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. Of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Powell.
Oh
Back to
yeah.
Harden. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
We living.
And it's White missing. Clippers trail by 4. Now Leonard.
Oh yeah. Good take, Leonard.
Good. Nice
Good
job.
take,
down
Kawhi.
low. 5 points in the game.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Like looking back to last season,
Oh,
the
my
Clippers
gosh.
had one
Good take.
red hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Here's Eubanks. Here's Batum.
Oh, he's gonna kick that one out, baby.
Brown outside. And another miss by Boston. And it's Mills with the ball for LA.
Yeah, that's right. Get it back in blood, Batum.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Now here's Tatum. To the paint. The kick out to Holiday. Outside, White. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him.
Good day.
On the wing, Holiday. And here's Brown outside.
Can we get a board?
Eubanks grabs the miss. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. For 3.
Give me one, Bogdan.
It's rebounded by Porzingis. Boston leading by 3. Here's White. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots.
Give me one, Bogdanovich. Corner pocket, baby.
This game is all even.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Good D.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Coffee. Tie game in Boston. And
I thought he was going to do it to him.
We'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Well, the Clippers. Wow.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Now the Clippers with it. On the wing, Harden. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. Here's Coffee from deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Well, first off, why are you standing that far out there, bro? You're supposed to be able to catch and shoot that bad boy.
Number 12. Torrey.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's an inbound violation. LA ball.
Knocked loose.
Oh, Lord.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scores on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shot. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax
harder
and
workout,
defer a
baby.
little bit. Then in the
Oh,
fourth,
my
I can
goodness.
score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Here's
All right,
Pritchard. He gets it in there. Pritchard's got his first 2 points.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And there's the
That's a
foul.
shooting
It's
foul,
on
bro.
Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Harden. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got 5 points so far. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the
Oh, my
NBA,
God.
but all over the world.
Absolutely.
What a
Kevin.
block.
The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Ah, I missed that one
Outside,
bad.
Batum.
I
And
felt
they
it.
had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Good
Trey
shot, boy.
good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now here's Harden. He has 5. Pass to Coffee. And right away, they match it with a
Hey, you gonna
three-pointer
come
of
up out
their
the
own.
zone, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You
Coffee's
gonna come up
got
out
the
the
lead
zone,
up to
bro.
1 now for the Clippers. Here's Hauser. Harden grabs the miss. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean, he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Los Angeles making a switch here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Come on, Kawhi.
15-footer.
Come on, Kawhi.
And that one's good. Leonard. He's got 7.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better,
Today.
Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Ben Simmons.
Kevin, I'll say this.
Hey, with the dive, Ben. Oh my.
And throw it down.
Man, you gotta
Kawhi.
chill.
That was nasty.
That was tough.
Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
That's
And
us.
that one
That's
goes
gotta be
out of
us.
bounds. That's right.
Of course.
Several teams changing it up here. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing from him.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to
Hey,
you.
Ben Simmons on
And
his top.
creating a little separation
Ben
here.
Simmons on his
gaining
top.
some
Let's go.
confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Wasted
Ooh,
no
good
time on that
shot.
one.
I mean,
Holiday's got 5.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he
I should've
can
just
hit
went
shot
out with it.
off against just about anybody.
Pass to Shireman. Back to Brown. And the rejection by Zubats. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's the 3. They get it again. Done outside. Leonard looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. Back to Dunn. Pass to Powell. Clippers moving the ball around.
oh my God.
They shoot again.
Oh my God, Kawhi. Come
The shot
on.
no good. A bit short.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the
We
mid-range.
pulling that.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
Now,
Wow.
you can't look at the result of that shot.
All
They'll
them
take
shots.
that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
2-second difference between
Hey,
shot clock
good
and game
pump. Oof.
and
Oof.
Kawhi Leonard
Got
with
him.
the slam.
And
That was
Leonard
tough.
makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Pass to Holiday. Simmons with the defensive effort.
I thought he had that ball sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by 7. From deep Harden. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
They retain possession. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year
Oh
for
my
almost
God,
a decade
Harden.
now. Even with
Oh
several
my
coaching changes
God,
over that
Harden,
time, they've been the
chill, bro.
model of consistency.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Clippers leading by 9. Dunn looking over the floor. Driving the lane. Powell for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
For 3.
Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. It's Brown on the wing. Back to White. Fires the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Harden outside. In the corner, Powell with it. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Powell's got 6 points.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Outside Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Los Angeles leading by 15. Right side Leonard. Back to Hart. It's stolen by White. Brown with it, and it's Harden picking him up. They get the rebound. Out to White. Will it go? Boston again missing. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Holiday has it in the corner. And they get it. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Pass to Powell. There's the three. Harden, no good. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Pritchard. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the first break.
And
he gets the basket.
one.
Officials
Oh my
blowing the whistle, so a chance at the
god.
line for one more.
Just disgusting.
Brilliant move by.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
And throughout our
See, these teams aren't even fair, bro. Like, look at the team that Caitlin Clark's on. All they were missing was Caitlin Clark, and when they got her, she the best player on the team now. Like, these teams aren't even fair. But you know what? We're just gonna go on ahead and. Oh man. Wow. 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 We got the aces and the links, man. I mean, I don't know if that's really content worthy, you know? That's the only thing. Nothing to get to the women that made it. Kudos to the links. And, you know, but golly gee. Golly gee. All right, well, let's get into it. All right, we are going to. Hey, this is the WNBA Finals. We got the Las Vegas Aces versus the Minnesota Lynx. Best player on the Lynx is Nafisha Collier. Going up against a juggernauts. Boy. Hey, boy, Nafisha Collier, she's 97. God damn, she's 96. She at 97? Golly. Dog. Hey, boy, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I mean, on pen and paper, you look at the teams right now. Aces should win this. You know what I mean? You look at it right like this. Aces should walk away with this easy, but man, anybody in the chat, man, down to make a little wager, man. Let me see this chat. Yeah, maybe another time. But I'm gonna put it in here anyway. WNBA Finals. Game. Hey. Get it. Game 1. All the way live.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA.
They just jumped right into it, didn't they?
In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Lynx against the Las
No
Vegas
presentation
Aces.
or nothing.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Vanafitemi and Tim Swartz.
Oh well, I mean, okay. At least they got it. They got the. Wow. Oh really? It's crazy work. All right, real quick.
Pass to Shepard. Right outside. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
With a smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Now here's Gray. Parker Tyus with it. Wilson, covered by Smith. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Wilson. And a little run that time, but it drops. A momentum builder for sure. Look how quick Wilson makes decisions with the ball.
Asia Wilson is the truth.
Pass to Shepard. Here's McBride. Smith with it. She's guarded by Wilson. Smith inside, working on Wilson. Comes out of the gate and here's Las Vegas. Ray. Back to Wilson. Pass to Gray. Young. Over Collier. That one wide left. Smith up top. She's guarded by Wilson. They grab their own miss.
When you pair Shepard's length with her
That was
effort
tough.
level, you end up with
Off the 1
offensive
foot. That
rebounds
was
like
tough.
that.
And here's Gray. Wilson outside. To the paint. Here's Parker Tyus.
That's tough.
That's good. And it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Shepard. Collier. It's good.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Gray. Inside. Wilson. Misses in close.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Pass to Shepard. Down low. Collier, that's good.
Uses every bit of her strength to overpower the defense. Collier does not fear contact.
Gray outside. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. Wilson right side. Over Smith. Wilson no good.
That's a shot she had to take.
No question. The decision was good, just didn't execute.
Pass to Shepard. To the middle. It's stolen by Jackie Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Tenacious drive by Young, not holding back once she decides to attack.
The Lynx leading. Now Heidemann. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the inside. Shepard, good.
Those are teammates who clearly know each other's moves very well.
Here's Gray. Parker Tyus outside. Pass to Young. Back to Parker Tyus. Second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And here's Shepard. Collier. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. And it's the Aces with the ball. Trailing by 5. Gray with it. Lloyd from long range. He got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter in the book. Lynx ahead. They're up by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
Really putting in the work on the offensive glass.
They've set the tone here early with hustle.
Now here's Gray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gustafson. And there it is.
Tremendous vision from Mitchell to spot the wide open teammate. That kind of unselfishness is contagious.
Samuelson outside. Back to Williams. Collier. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That's her first trip to the line. And the first one falls for her. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Las Vegas trailing. Control outside. No. Can't get it to fall. And here's Carlton. Samuelson outside. Pass to Williams. No good with the triple. Now the Aces with it. Her first shot coming late, and it's good off the glass. Now Williams. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Collier up top, just 4 to shoot. Samuelson outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Aces with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Gray. Puts up a three. No good.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Outside Williams. Collier outside. The three is up. And again, no good by Minnesota. Now here is Lloyd to the paint. Gustafson. The layup off target.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Collier gets the bucket.
Looking real comfortable attacking around the rim. If you give Collier the rock anywhere near the basket, he's not going to disappoint.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Wilson. And here's Lloyd. McBride covering. Just 5 on the clock. Lloyd with the bucket.
I love the confidence from Lloyd. It's really what makes her so dangerous offensively.
2 minutes. Here's Heidemann. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Sawyer. Guarded by Young.
Good. She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Lloyd with the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Pass to Shepard. To the middle. Here's Smith. Rebound by the Aces. Now Lloyd. With the floater. Oh, second miss. Now 2 of 4 on the game. Right outside. Crafty move. Gustafson with the rebound. Wilson with it. And stolen by Smith. And here's Heidemann. Down low. Shepard in the post. Covered by Gustafson. Now here is Lloyd. 5 points in the game. Pass to Young. Now Gustafson. Covered by Smith. 5 on the clock. Back to Young. From the arc. It's hauled in by Smith. Collier. Covered by Lloyd. Here's Heidemann. Back to Collier. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Lynx ahead, leading by just 2. And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. You look at Collier, what a contribution.
Well, in a game this important, we knew they were going to need a big performance from her. And in that first half, she delivered.
But here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So she's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
The ace is trailing. Outside Young. And stolen by Nafisa Collier. The left wing from the baseline. And that one's good. Heidemann.
She's got such a quick trigger from that range when she senses the defenders have backed off her.
Ray outside. And it's good for 2.
You love to see a guard like Chelsea Gray take contact and still think, "Hey, that's toughness."
Outside. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Smith. Shepard, clock at 4. Takes the 3. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
With a naturally quick release, Smith is an effective option in catch-and-shoot situations.
Timeout called.
Aces.
Links on D. Pass to Young. Lloyd. Wilson with it. Shot clock at 6. Outside Young. That's good. And it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Pass to Shepard. And Chelsea Gray is going to pick up the foul.
Chelsea.
That's her first foul.
What's the foul? First team foul.
Now McBride. Shepard, the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Minnesota.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start this second half.
Now Young. She's got 5. Outside Lloyd. Inside. Here's Parker Tyus. Foul call that time on the way up. It'll give her 2 chances at those 3 so far.
First team foul.
And it's going to go on Alana Smith.
Ladies aces. Third times. 2 shots.
That one's off. Good on the second free throw. The Lynx leading. Outside Williams. And down it goes. 2 points.
You know, she might be 5'8", but Williams has tons of different ways to finish at the hoop. Hard to stop.
Gray outside. Pass to Young. Harper Tyus up top. Pick by Lloyd. Say great for Gray. Buries it from three-point range.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
Now here's Collier. She's got 10. Right outside. Shepard the screen. From deep, another three for Minnesota.
Well, defensively, they're just looking for answers. Ever since halftime, they've seemed kind of disjointed, out of sync. They've got to get back on the same page.
Now here's Gray. She has 7. Outside Young. Gray. The trade. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
Something's brewing, guys, and it's not just a pot of coffee I put on. Their three-pointers just keep on dropping.
Oh, and that coffee you put on has been great. So thank you for that, Tim. Look, they've just had a great second half from long range. Things are definitely starting to look up for them.
You want cream and sugar?
Oh, I usually just drink it black. Thank you, Tim.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. The Lynx making a switch here. Outside Williams. Down low, Uhas. Yes, Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
They're scoring much more efficiently in the second half and have pushed their shooting percentage over 50%.
And any team will take that. If you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting all the looks you want on offense, and they just have to play smart to keep this lead.
You always love it when you make more than you miss.
And a shot goes in.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half.
Here's Williams. Pass to McBride from outside the arc. Gustafson with the rebound.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wilson. Again, Las Vegas.
Coaches love a solid shooter like Wilson, a player you can rely on to get production from.
Outside Williams. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And we have just finished the third quarter and a tight game we've got. Lynx ahead, leading by a point. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead and what'll be a very well contested game. And here are the Lynx now. It's a 1-point game. Pass to you, Haas. Carlton, guarded by Young. Here's Williams. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
Well, after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead now, and they should count themselves lucky.
They've managed to hold the fort really defensively, and now with their offense looking rejuvenated, they've got to be feeling confident.
Now here is Lloyd. They set the pick. Shot clock at 3.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. So we are seeing why Lloyd was dubbed the gold mamba. He's got the mentality to answer right back.
Pass to Collier.
6-5. Leading the 6. Second. First 2 back. At the line to the away team. Lafisa, Collier. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
For one miss there could be important. There's a big difference between a 2-point lead and a 3-point lead.
Here's the Poopa. Outside Young. To the middle. Stolen. And here's Carlson. Pass to you, Haas. And here's Heidemann. Expanding for range. The shot that time, not on target. The ace is trailing. Outside Lloyd. To take the lead. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Now Heidemann. Pass to Carlton. Over Lloyd. Carlton gets the bucket. Here's the Poopa. Timeout call.
Timeout.
Aces. Start it. The Lynx making a switch here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. They get it back.
So productive inside. Wilson is assertive down low and is always looking to make her mark.
Two shots.
And that one misses. And she sinks the second. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Collier outside. It's hauled in by the Aces. Ray outside. To the paint. Wilson. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Nicked.
Look how tenacious Wilson is, just daring defenders to foul her on the way up.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
She's the player you wanted the charity stripe in that situation. I got no doubt about that.
Collier outside with the crossover and the foul called on Nafisa Collier. That is her first foul of the game.
You've got to be in control when you go to the rack. And she was not that time. You can't just run other players over.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ray outside. Wilson. Good. And it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Not surprised to see Wilson score the big time bucket. She has an assortment of moves to throw at defenders.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Collier.
Like the fact that they're really this close.
What an intelligent move by
Wow,
Collier.
man.
Defenders are so aggressive. Sometimes you can use it against them.
First free throw is good. And that ties the game up. And so she's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Nicely done. Without much separating these two.
right, let's get into it. This is crunch time right here, game one.
That's when you have to make good at the line.
To the inside. Releases for 15. Shepard pulls it in.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. He just doesn't miss many of them.
Pass to McBride. Heidemann. Gray defending. Oh, you're inside. Off on the layup.
That's not rigged at all.
Now here's Gray.
That bad boy is like, dope. Boom.
Back to Lloyd. The three. Cans the three.
Always coming through in the clutch. Lloyd comes up with a big time shot. What a huge one.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Minnesota calls a timeout. Start. Here's Heidemann. Gray defending. Pass to Collier. To the paint. Shepard with it. Marketias is there. Right outside. 4 on the shot clock. Good on the triple.
The vocal and emotional leader of the team. McBride's squad is in good hands when she has
That was
basketball.
tough, bro.
And the Aces call time here.
Looking at how
That
much
was
time
tough.
they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a quick look and score quickly.
Yeah, I think in a possible 2-for-1 situation, this next play they run, it's going to be interesting to see what they go with. No room for error.
Here's Lloyd. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the middle. Here's Wilson. The bank shot, no good. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
No, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
Pick right. Two shot. He gets the first, and that will put them up 2.
and she is unable to get the second one. Timeout called the Aces.
It all comes down to this. Enough time still on the clock that they should be able to get a good look.
Yeah, there's always the debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or a 3 to win. But if it were up to me, I'd pound it down low and try to get a good shot in tight.
I'm with you, Brian. Just get the 2 points and keep the game alive.
Now the Aces with it, trailing by 2. Wilson outside. See, great for 3. Nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's a narrow victory for the Lynx.
That's crazy, bro. What an upset. What an upset, dog. I did not see that one coming. What an upset, dog. Wow. That was crazy. Wow. All right. Game 1 goes to the Lynx. Hey, I told you though, boy. I said, hey, shit, I got Nafisa Collier. Y'all let her get loose, man. She do her thing. I know it might not look like much, but I mean, you translate that into real time. That's 20 something. What's that? 22. She done dropped 26 points. McBride dropped 24. Drew Lloyd dropped 11. Asia dropped 11. Chelsea Gray dropped 10. right, let's get into it. No, we're gonna switch it up. I feel like running right quick. We'll take a break and come back to the series after I run. To a memory I don't mess with.
Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So the Lakers win the tip. And stolen by Hartenstein. Dort with it. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. And Hayes comes to help. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. The open shot by Reeves. And he misses his first shot. Brand, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
James.
And it's James with the jam.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Now here's Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Misses the jumper.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Doncic. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Come on,
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got in to batter the shot.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre.